Mardonez, a Chilean textile artist living in LA. Welcome to my studio slash living room I create at home with my child around. So my process and my pieces were created with a 3 years old or younger kid around who maybe explain a little bit my kind of type or use of the threads and embroidery I really enjoy, and for me it's really important in my creative process that is really freestyle, so I don't have to be worried about about if my kid is like pulling the threads or like walking over the pieces, because nothing really happens if one thread just go out or whatever. So yeah, I try to keep this space like as a really fun and free space to create. Today I want to share with you a couple of facts about me and my work. First thing, I learned how embroidery when I was at school. I was less than 10 years old, and I learned how embroidery objects for babies and for houses. So I was kind of training for be a mom and a wife even before I was menstruated. I mean, yeah, that's what I think. They were expecting, and I grew up in a really conservative place where the train for be a good mom and a good wife was really important. I learned how cook, how embroidery, how sew. How should I wear? What should I wear? So after I become a mom, my inside rebel exploded. And as you can see in my embroidery, in my practice now, I'm not using embroidery for the use of other people. I'm not being perfectionist or a good woman in the way that I use the embroidery. I'm just embroidery, and I'm using threads and I'm using colors because I love them. I'm using in the most free way possible that I imagine. At least now I create because I love create. I create for the pleasure of create and for my own pleasure. So not for the others people use, not for babies, not for husband, just for me. My practice, my art is a way for me to take up space in my own story and to create my own path. Second thing, I use waste for create the pieces that you are looking in this show. All the sheets, all the fabric, all the pillows that are hanging in Brea Gallery walls were objects that my neighbors discarded because they don't want it more, because they were not comfortable enough for rest, etc. But for me were perfect for, it was like a challenge process during the 2020 COVID lockdown, a challenge to create art with waste. And I love the process, I love the results, and create with waste for me so one more way to be awake and concerned about climate change. I'm saving a little bit of waste, a little bit of textile waste from landfills. third thing, create art with sheets and pillows. Are, I don't know, as I told you, I created during the quarantine, staying at home last year, and it was for me not just a way to save waste, it was a way to connect with my community around, to my Buy Nothing Facebook group, with my neighbors, with my friends, because the sheets and the pillows were just waste, but for me, in some way, they give it to me their hopes, their dreams. I mean, so much happened in a bed, in a kid bed, or in a couple bed, or in a single person bed. Like, so many dreams, so nightmares, love, projects, tears, happy and sad tears, especially during this turbulence time. So it's ways that I use, but I also working with, I feel that treasures that I'm trying and honored to convert in pieces of art that can be hanging in walls and shining in this second chance of life for them. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoy this show. Thanks so much.